Lord is going to give you light. It is when light comes that we gain understanding. When there is no light, darkness can prevail. Job was afflicted, and his 3 wise friends came and were mocking Job. When these 3 men came, the Bible said for 7 days they sat down. None of them uttered a word as a result of the awe of his condition. They just sat down like this for 7 days. They didn't say a word. When they began to speak, they were speaking out of understanding. Why? Darkness was in their life. They could not see what God was doing in the life of Job. Before Job situation came, there was no law. So men interacted with God by their conscience. So if a man was a very wicked man, they will see how the man will end. Maybe the man was a thief, they will see how he will end. They will avoid going the way of the thief. So God bragged of Job before Satan. Have you considered my servant Job? Satan told God, because of the things we gave Job, that Job is serving you. God said no. Job lost me. Job fears me. Job honored me. So Satan went out, moving up and down. He destroyed everything that Job had. The Bible says, and Job lifted up his hands and gave God thanks. So that was what happened to Job. God allowed Satan to test Job because God was proud of Job. The friends of Job didn't know what was happening, and they were using their fish bread. The fish as a small bread, so they lacked understanding, and they were trying to interpret what Job was going through. They didn't know that God was with Job, and they say, "Oh, Mr. Job, we didn't know that you were a wicked man." Sometimes people will don't understand the dreams of God in your life. It's not the time to give up. Stand for truth. Stand for light. In the fullness of time, light will overpower darkness. These 3 men were mocking Job. Say Job was a wicked man. Job was an evil man. Job was a terrible man. And the young man who had the Spirit of God, the Bible says his name is Elihu. He says, "Suffer me a little. I have something to say on behalf of God. I thought wisdom should speak with the age. I thought many years should speak." But when he considered their years, he considered their white beard, there was no wisdom. That's why you can see men today, they can look at what is white and they say it's black. No wisdom, no understanding. Age should speak. Old age should utter wisdom. But all what his elders were speaking was rubbish. And he said, there is a spirit in man, the inspiration of the Almighty, giveth thee understanding.